Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we have seen how to create a VLANs in a switch. So here we are going to see how inter-VLAN routing works. Okay, so inter-VLAN communication. So usually in a VLANs, PCs belonging to one VLAN can communicate with each other. So in VLAN 10, these three pieces can communicate with each other. In VLAN 20, these three pieces can communicate with each other. But if I want to communicate a PC from VLAN 10 to the PC from VLAN 20, I need routing. So in order for that, I'm going to take a help of router. Okay. Because I'm using layer 2 switch. So I need a router. If we use a layer 3 switches has routing capability. So in those conditions, we do not need a external router help. Layer 3 itself can provide routing. So, but let us see for layer 2 switch, I'm going to take a help of router. Okay. So when creating VLANs in previous video, we have seen something called switch port mode axis. Switch port mode axis. What this switch port mode axis usually do is it will assign a port, let us say fast Ethernet 0/1 port from switch. It assign this to VLAN 10. So in order to do that, we will first take our switch port in a mode axis. So it is an axis mode and assign using the switch port axis VLAN 10. Okay. So in this way we assign our interface or our port to VLAN 10. Once we assign this port is only capable of carrying the traffic that belongs to VLAN 10. Okay, now FA01 port is only, this interface is only capable of carrying the traffic that is belonging to specifically VLAN 10. It cannot carry VLAN 20 traffic. Okay, so if I FA0/ let us say 5, if I assign this to VLAN 20 in axis mode, this interface or port is only going to carry specifically traffic belonging to VLAN 10. It do not carry any other traffics. It will drop. Okay. So usually in switch mode axis. So this is the way traffic is going to communicate between the networks. So here you can see from PC1, I am going to take a traffic to switch VLAN 10 that belongs to VLAN 10. Okay. From that, again, I am going to take a traffic VLAN 10 only to router. In router, it routes to VLAN 20. Then it will move the traffic to VLAN 20. From VLAN specifically assigned to VLAN 20. From the ports specifically assigned to VLAN 20. So this is one way using switch mode axis, where we are assigning the ports specifically to our required VLANs. So here I am assigning FA01, 02, 03 ports, 0/1, 0/2, 0/3 ports to VLAN 10, and here 0 VLAN 10. At the same time, I am assigning VLAN 20 some ports. This is a mode axis mode, switch port axis mode. So there is another method which is called as switch mode trunk. Okay, here you can see switch mode, switch port, mode, trunk. So what happens here? Here you can see I have assigned VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 some specific ports, but the port connecting between switch and router, I am going to take that port in trunking mode. Okay, it's in trunk mode. So what happens in trunk mode is it can carry multiple VLAN traffics. VLAN 10 plus VLAN 20 plus if there are any other VLANs like VLAN 30 plus VLAN 40, it can carry multiple ports traffic. I mean multiple VLANs traffic from the same port. Okay, so this is called as trunk mode. So in access mode, the ports are assigned to specific VLANs where the port will only carry the traffic that belonging to that VLAN. In trunk mode, we can assign our ports to multiple VLANs. That is, it can carry the traffics of multiple VLANs. Okay, so these are mainly two ways of routing from VLAN another VLAN, from one VLAN to another VLAN. Here, this switch mode trunk, you can see only one port is connected to router. Whereas in access mode, we have to connect two ports, specifically one for VLAN 10 and another for VLAN. So this where one port only is using, it is called as on a stick. Okay. So it is called as router on a stick as it resembles like that. Okay. So first we will see how our switch mode access and using our switch mode access, how can we communicate between network 1 and network 2. Okay. Then we can see how we can communicate using switch mode trunk. Let me take to our Cisco packet tracer. So this is my Cisco packet tracer. Here I am going to take a router. I'm going to take a switch. Let us take some PCs. Now configure our PCs. Let me configure this 1.10 gateway. This PC to 1.20 and 1.1 my gateway. Let me configure these PCs in another network. Let us say 2.10. 2.10. Gateway is 2.1. PC as 2.20. Gateway 2.1. Now let us connect our PCs to switch. So first we are going to see using switch mode access. So I need two ports to connect it to router. One for VLAN 10, another for VLAN 20. You can see I have connected two ports. Now let me take let us take this as VLAN 10. This is VLAN 20. Okay. Yes. VLAN 10. And this is VLAN 20. So it is connected to 1.0/24. To 2.0 network/24. Let us go to our switch and create some VLANs. And VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Enable configure terminal. And name sales. Then VLAN 20. Name marketing. Now exit. Exit. You can show VLAN command. You can see now VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 have been created. So now I have created two VLANs with VLAN 10 naming, sales and marketing. Okay. Assign our ports to VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Configure terminal int fa 0/. We can take a range value here. Previously, as I said, so let us take interface range fa 0/1 dash. Okay, so these two ports. Let us assign in access mode. Mode access. Okay, then switch access VLAN 10. Okay, next let us go for int range fa 3.3-4. That is 0/3 and 0/4 ports. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 20. So now exit. No. Let us assign our another two ports are there, right? What are those? Int fa 0/5 and 6. 0/5 to VLAN 10. So switch port mode access to VLAN 10. Exit int fa 0/6. Switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 20. Now exit and see. So VLAN. Now you can see for VLAN 10, I have assigned /01, 02, and 05 ports. For VLAN 20, I have assigned 03, 04, 06 ports. So all are in access mode. How can we say all are in access mode? Let us show you show interface. So repeat interface brief. Here you can see all our interfaces are up now. Okay. Now show running configuration. You can see here for each port, it has given as switch port access, mode is in access, and access has been given to VLAN 10. You can see all are in switch mode access, and access been given to their specific VLANs. Okay. Now it's time to configure our router. So in router now there are two ports. Let us enable, go to configuration. Now interface fa 0/0 is 1 port ours. Assigning IP address. IP address. What is the gateway I have given? 1.1. So I'm going to give that 0. No shutdown. Next, our interface is int fa 0/1 for VLAN 20. So I'm going to give that IP address, which is gateway IP address 2.1, 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. Exit. Exit. save our configuration. In switch also, we can save our configuration. Okay. Now wait for some time until all the oranges turn into greens. That is, all communication is established. Then we can see how communication is going on between VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Now all communications has been established. Take a data packet. You can first see VLAN 10 in between communication. It is successful. VLAN 20 among communication is successful. Now let us see from VLAN 10 to VLAN 20. First time it is going to fail. Let us see one more time. VLAN 10 PC to VLAN 20 PC. Success, you can see here. Again, VLAN 10 PC to VLAN 20 PC. First time fail. Second time success. You can see success. Okay. So 20 success. VLAN 20 to VLAN 10 success. Now you can see our communication has been established between VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 using only switch port mode access and a router. So this is our one way to enable communication between VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. We have talked about another method, which is a router on a stick. Okay. So I'm going to implement this router on a stick in my next video. Okay. There is not much difference in between these two. Here I have taken switch mode access between router and switch. Now I have to take switch mode trunk in between the ports, router and switch. Okay. Remaining all configuration will be as it is. Okay. Okay. In my next video, we are going to implement our router on a stick configuration. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you very much.